All right. Thank you much. Welcome to the Simple $1,000 Formula. I'm just gonna give a couple of like a few seconds for people to come in and for some people to join me right here. But welcome to all and everyone right here. It's gonna be fun today. Stay tuned. You guys gonna learn a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be teaching you some of the stuff that we're doing, the techniques that we've been using, and you're not gonna want to miss this. So stay tuned. I'm just gonna wait a couple of more seconds just for everybody to go ahead and jump in right here. Anybody, all our guests and everybody. Okay. So let's go ahead and just wait for a little bit. But it's gonna be so much fun today learning how you are able to create a $1,000 formula, $1,000 residual income. Very simple, very simple. Of course, we do have an income disclaimer because we really don't know who you are. We don't know you personally, at least for at the moment, so we don't know how hard you're gonna work or not hard you're gonna work, and that's gonna depend on the results you're gonna get, like always. Okay, this is a business, and as any other business, it all depends on the hard work that you put into it. Okay, it's like anything else. It's if you had a restaurant or if you were a doctor, no matter what it is, right? The harder you work, the more you put into it, the more you're gonna receive. Okay, how I think about it basically is it's kind of like a farmer, right? If you go out there and you work the field and you plant the seeds and you water them and you work them throughout the whole season, when the season to go ahead and get those crops is gonna depend on how hard you did it. Of course, it's gonna depend on the weather or something, but it will mostly depend on you being able to go out there and plant those seeds and water them and taking care of them, right? So that's exactly how it is. All right, friends, we gotta go ahead and get started now. And welcome. My name is Nestor Nidome. I make money from home, Dad. And for anybody who doesn't know me, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I've been an entrepreneur, a serious entrepreneur for 9 years now. And I say serious because before then, I did love, kind of found business. But it wasn't really serious until 9 years ago when I set a goal. A vision for the future for me to be able to free myself, free my family, and be able to start living the life that I wanted to. And so as it progressed, I read a lot of books. I went to a lot of seminars. I did a lot of mistakes, like a lot of people do. I learned from those mistakes. Some things worked, some stuff didn't work. But I created different types of businesses. I created a vending machine route up to 40 locations around the city. I also had my own restaurant that I created, and each one I created with a sort of an intention in mind that it would teach me something in order for me to improve my business skills, right? So after all that stuff, I was trying to head into a better future, right? Like most of you want to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to stay home. My why when I started this 9 years ago was I don't want to work. I want to be able to stay home. I want to be able to be with my family. I want to be able to just every day be Saturday, right? That's what I wanted to do as soon as I could, as young as I could. And so I found myself after basically like 7 years of building these businesses because that's what I thought I wanted to do, right? But then after 7 years with my restaurant, I found myself basically being a slave to my own restaurant. I was a slave to my own restaurant. I did have employees and everything, but still, the economy hit in 2007. This was around like 2011, once I sold it, but it just hit, and I was basically swimming against the current, trying to keep it afloat, trying to keep it, in profit mode, and it was just too much. I mean, I ended up spending more time there than I would a job. I was there 7 days a week. Sometimes I would go in the morning. We didn't come back until nighttime. Until the nighttime, not being able to see my family, my newborn daughter at the time, my beautiful wife, and that caused a lot of trouble, a lot of turmoil within our marriage, because what the whole point was about me, quitting my job a while ago and going into business was for me to be able to have All right. Okay. So I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Want to make sure that I'm back. All right. So sorry about that, guys. It was some technical difficulties right here, right now. But I'm just checking to see if I'm back. I don't want to be talking to myself right here. So let me just chill a bit. Just, if you can hear me, stay tuned. Let me see. Hold on just a second. Hold on. If you guys can still hear me. Great. I will continue in just a minute, okay? Just be patient. I know I might or might not be talking to somebody. It's okay. That's fine. Okay, so then if we are on. All right. Hold on for just a second. We'll probably cut those off, maybe. Just to show that we are. You guys can still hear me. All right, cool. So we are back, guys. We are back. All right. So sorry about that whole delay thing right here, my friends. That's what happens with sometimes when the internet connection kind of goes away. But I just want to that's good that these things happen, because then you can see how technology. You don't need to be technical savvy. I mean, sometimes it messes up, and also at the same time, it shows that we're true people. We're just regular human beings, right? We're just regular human beings. So let me get started, because I don't know what point I got cut off. It doesn't really matter. I was just kind of talking about my story and talking about a little bit about myself. But right now, actually, I thought it was gonna come into the. Thank you. She's giving me some pictures she's been drawing. Thank you. All right, so let's get back. Thank you, guys. All right, welcome again to Simple $1,000 Formula. I'm about to show you and tell you if you're coming from wherever I invited you. I was talking about something that probably intrigued you, right? Something that said in the lines of I'm gonna teach you how we're creating $1,000 residual income, and I'm gonna sell for you. All right, so stay all the way to the end, because that's what I'm gonna talk about. I know right now I'm a little bit mumbling. It's just this whole internet thing kind of got me off guard, and I lost a little bit of the focus. But we're gonna go ahead and start focusing. Just so you know, there is two buttons on the bottom of this video, and one is Learn More. That will take you into a page that is going to show you step by step exactly what you need to do. It'll tell you exactly what this whole thing is about. I mean, it's like it'll explain to you exactly how you can get the $1,000 and then residual income and more. How you can start doing it. What's required for you. I mean, go through the videos. It'll teach you step by step after you kind of see this whole presentation right here. The other one is that if you have gone through it and you want to join, you can push on that button that says join now, and you will join. And this is a great thing, is that you will join under whoever invited you. Okay, so because this is very important, whoever invited you is the person who gets the credit for you joining that person. Okay, so make sure also at the end it has their name in order for you to be able to join under the right person. Okay, so with that, my friends, I mean, of course, if you've been following me online, Facebook, or through my email or anything like that, you'll know that what I am in is an empowered network. Okay, so I don't want to kind of mislead you thinking that this is another company, another opportunity, or anything like that. This is not. This is Empowered Network 100%. And what we're doing is that the way we did is that we kind of figured out that Empowered Network does 100% commissions, but the great thing is that because of this 100% commission, and because it pays it out also on that monthly payments with the two products that it has, you are able to create a residual income. So those videos are to explain that. Okay, I'm not going to explain to you in total how it works, because the videos in the Learn More button, that's what it explains. It will explain to you exactly how that works. All right. What I want to bring here today is basically, how we or me or whoever the team member is who invited you, we as a team are creating the 90% of the work, and you only have to bring in 10% of the effort, okay? Which is not even that much. And the great thing is that the effort is basically following the training, implementing it, and that's it. It's just following the training. That's the 10% that you got to create. Everything else is created for you, all right? So with that, my friend, Empower Network, the reason that we chose Empower Network is because, one, the 100% commission, but two, the atmosphere, the leadership that it brings, it is very powerful, okay? Because as my experience in business, you need basically three things in order for you to be able to really maximize your ability to for profit mode and everything, right? But the great thing is, that we are focusing, or at least I am, and I would like my team to be as well, is focusing on something that will eventually get them home, okay? That's what I did. I came home. I'm home now. I stay home every single day, 7 days a week. I'm here, except when we go out or something. I'm not like a hermit or something. But so that's what I want for you, if that's what you want. If you want to be traveling, that's cool. But at least in my vision, it's like I want to get as many dads, as many moms, as many whoever, right? Sons, daughters, whoever wants to basically stop working and enjoy their home, right? Or that's what I want. I want them to go back to their roots. I don't want them to be out there in traffic, right? I don't want them to be punching in. I don't want them to be, just turning off that alarm at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, right? I want you guys to be home, and this is a path that will take you there. And the great thing is, like I said, you need three things. So the first part is that, in order for you to get from point A, basically being where you are right now, and point B, and let's take my example for instance, point B is basically being at home, making money, right, and enjoying, the life. Of course, there's an income disclaimer you can check, right, because every time you talk about money, you got to put the income disclaimer up there, right, and try to read it. But point A is where you are right now. Point B is where you want to get. So how do you get there? In anything, to get from point A to point B, you need some sort of vehicle. All right, so that's the first thing. You need a vehicle that will get you there. And depending on the vehicle, it could get you there, slower or faster. Okay, so Empower Network's already providing the vehicle because Empower Network is the vehicle. Okay, so that's let's say like a 50% of the formula, right? Empower Network's creating 50% of everything for you because it's like the company's already created for you. It's like a franchise. It's like a McDonald's, right? It's like a Burger King, McDonald's, whatever it is. It's like it's already created, right? That's the vehicle. McDonald's is a vehicle, all right? McDonald's is a vehicle, okay? But the difference between McDonald's and Empower Network is, $1 million basically difference, okay? Because it costs you about $1 million to get McDonald's. Empower Network doesn't cost you that much, okay? Actually, in actuality, Empower Network only costs about $25 to get started. $45 if you want to become an affiliate as well, okay? So it's $45 together, and go ahead and click on the Learn More button so you can see how this formula works, okay? Because you need to buy another product, okay, the Inner Circle, in order for this formula to work, so you can get $1,000 of residual income. But let's say you have a vehicle which is Empower Network, and the reason it's fast is because let's say you have other vehicles that pay you 20% commission, right? So let's say you're selling something for $100, you're only getting $20, right? How many stuff do you have to sell, products you have to sell in order to start making $100, right? Okay, so Empower Network, because it pays 100% commission, there's a product that's the product we're recommending you to buy is a $25 blogging system, and then the $100 Inner Circle product, which is $125, okay? So now with one product, one person that you sell this product to, you are making $125 in residual income month after month, okay? So you just got there faster. If you want to sell the other one, you actually have to sell like about five. You have to sell 5 products in order for you to receive the same commissions that you receive right here on Empower Network. Okay, so I hope you can see how this vehicle is fast. Okay, this vehicle is fast, all right? So after the vehicle, the vehicle could be fast, right? But every vehicle needs an engine, okay? Needs an engine, all right? Okay, so that's about 40%, all right? 40% of the formula, okay, which makes 90%. Okay, so you got 50% and then 40%. So the vehicle here is a system. Okay, you need a system because like one of my mentors told me is that people fail. People fail. Here, there, right, left, all over the place, right? But systems never do. All right. If you have a real good system, a system doesn't fail. As long as you follow the system never fails. It's like a robot. Once you program that robot, it can basically hit from centimeter to centimeter, and it will always be doing the same activity over and over exactly the same way. All right. So that's what a system does. Okay. So the system is basically the engine inside Empower Network, which is gonna basically push it, right? Push it over, because you could do a Power Network by itself, but if you don't have a system to be able to basically multiply it in what's the word? I totally forgot that word, but you're basically duplicating it, right? You can duplicate a system so other people can find it and can do it. That's what it is. Like McDonald's, right? McDonald's is a vehicle, but they created a system. Right? Because the vehicle is basically like the restaurant, right? The restaurant, the hamburgers, that's basically what it is. But the system of McDonald's is actually what they created. Hey, how's it going, Terrence? I'm just talking a little bit right here. I'll let you jump in right now, okay? Sounds good. Sounds good.
No, go ahead,
So,
buddy. Go ahead.
I'm kind of in a you know what? I forgot to turn off my air. You've probably been hearing all this sound. But okay, so we're talking about the system, right? So the system is the 40% of the formula. 50% of the formula is basically a Power Network, what they're offering you. 40% is a system. In the system, the great thing is this: if you want to use our system, which is a simple $1,000 formula, this is a system that gets that vehicle moving, because this is the engine, all right? And then after that system, you basically need the 10%. And what's the percent? The 10% is what you're going to bring into the table, which is the fuel, right? So 10% of the whole vehicle and the engine is the fuel, right? That's what's going to actually get it moving. If you don't pull any fuel in there, it's not going to move. And what's the fuel? Fuel is basically getting eyeballs to look at the presentation, right? So let's say, for instance, in this system, how many eyeballs, how many people can you get to come here and look at us, all right? And this is going to be part of what I was talking about in the beginning about me selling for you, okay? So this is what, we're going to get to that part. But so the whole point is 10%, what you need to do is get people in here, okay? And the way we're doing it is that we have different training, okay, for specific stuff. If you like social media, if you like, talking to people or something like that, like online, we have training for that. If you have a little bit of money, you want to do some paid advertising, we have that too. I mean, we have many different ways that our team is showing people how to create that fuel, how to create that traffic. So don't worry about the traffic, about inviting people here. Like I said, your job in the 10% is basically to learn one of those training on how to create traffic and implement it. That's it. Okay, your job is just to implement. We are taking care of the 40%, which is this system, right? So you can have it. And Empower Networks is taking care of the 50%, which is Empower Network, giving you 100% commissions. All right. So you have that. The reason I was talking about in the email and in the invitation here about me selling for you is that's what it is. See right here, my good friend over here, Terrence, he's gonna be doing the same thing. See, we are getting in the hangouts for you, selling for you. All you gotta do is bring the people to us. Okay? You bring the people to us, and we'll do the selling for you. We'll preach it, like you can say. We gotta preach it to the choir. We gotta tell people how it is. But of course, when we're talking about selling, we're not gonna be hard selling. It's gonna be their decision, right? It's the same thing. It's like your decision, right? And if you're here in this webinar looking at it right now, then the system's working, right? Because it got you here, all right? It got you here, so that means the system's working. All you gotta do is replicate what we're doing to get you here, you're gonna replicate it to get your people in here as well, and let us do the work for you. All right, you just sit back, listen, learn, take some notes if you want to. You can participate if you want to. You can sell here with us if you're more than welcome, if you're part of the team, just like Taryn and Mia are doing. But you're welcome to just sit back, and let your guests look. And then the great thing is that each person has their own link with their username. So whenever somebody joins, they join under you. Okay? So we're doing all the work. You get all the money. How's that sound? I think it sounds great, right? Right, Terrence? It sounds great. So I'm gonna pass the mic to Terrence. I was just explaining about the whole thing, Terrence, about how it works. So go ahead, Terrence. Terrence is gonna inspire you right now, because I know how my man Terrence is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope everyone's doing great today, and I hope that today is definitely full of abundance, and definitely I hope you was blessed. Um, yeah, I mean, a little about me. I'm from New York, and I basically growing up from through the school of hard knocks, and being hard headed, and doing the opposite of what mom and dad would used to tell me to do, and so forth. But that's a long story. But to keep it short, I just basically did a lot of wrong things and a lot of bad decision making. But got involved with multi-level marketing back in 2009, and great company. I mean, I did great for about 2 years, especially overseas. That's why I fell in love with. I actually built a passion for it because I wanted to get free. You want to be able to help others, and be able to provide a service or even a product, and seeing that that product is actually changing the individual's lives. So that's what I fell in love with. So I went gung ho with that, and I was doing that while I was on unemployment. So you know, when people come with me with excuses, I just don't pay them no mind. Seriously, I just brush it off. You know what I'm saying? You're just another being that just doesn't want as much as I do, and or as much as Nets does, and that attitude shifts when you get involved in that. So I was doing that, and it was going great for 2 years, and then 3 years of some real ups and downs, and I started feeling like a recycling bin, and people started dropping off my binary, and binary is the 2 plus 2 plus 2. If you guys don't know what that is, and I mean, great comp plan, but you can only imagine the amount of people you got to speak to in order to get to $1,000 a month. Seriously, forget about a day. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you got to speak to so many people in that industry. So I just was like, no, this can't be. This is, I knew that there's always changes. You know what I'm saying? Just like in life. But I was like, nah, this is too much of a change. It was just too drastic. The way it went up, down, then it just dipped. So that dip right there, it had me discouraged. It had me thinking that I can't do this, and so forth and onward. Just negative thinking that naturally comes. But you just gotta build that empowerment within yourself, and knowing that, hey, you know what? I've been there before. I can get this done. So again, I did that, and then saw Empower Network. And honestly, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. What I've learned just using this system and being able to promote a product, a service, because the product speaks for itself, but the product is the brand, but it's actually a service that you're getting, because you're actually getting training, guys, right? From top gurus, from top online marketers who've been in the game, who've gone through the ups and downs and landed on a company where, wow, it's a no-brainer. They're paying 100% commissions, and on top of that, they're giving away bonuses. On top of that, the event tickets are dirt cheap. Honestly, I used to go to my events, and I would have to spend like $300 just on the ticket. You know what I'm saying? and sitting way in the back. On top of that, I mean, there'll be, thousands of people, but you pay $300 plus the hotel, which is, so you're looking at some real paper there. But with Empower, they make it affordable for you, man. And they make it where you got no excuse to get there. If you can't make $100 in 1 month, even if you're in the street hustling, then you shouldn't be hustling. Straight up. If you out there doing dirt and you ain't making that, then you shouldn't be doing the dirt. Go get a job, But if you got a job, then I know that you're making $100 a month. You know what I'm saying? So you would be able to, hey, you know what? I can save up here and go to that event. Now, if the event was something like $300-400, guess what? You're looking at the flight plus the ticket plus the hotel plus food. It's not going to work out, guys. And on top of that, like I said, they make it affordable for you to get to that event where you have no excuses. And when you get to the event, the shift that goes through the mind is it's. I mean, I've gone to 3 events already. We got New Orleans coming up next week, and then we have North Carolina at the end of June. And like I'm gonna tell you guys something. When I got involved, I was so excited, right? And that excitement, right, can lead you to doing some real bad decisions by just like decisions as being too salesy, too pushy, just focusing on the money and not really focusing. But the crazy thing is, guys, is honestly, wow, is that I coming from a multi-level marketing background, you would think that I would know that the objective is to always help people, but not think about the money. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, guys? When you're going through a situation where you gotta get some money together, your mind starts thinking, it starts thinking its own way, and you gotta just start getting the trajectory together. You know what I'm saying? And start saying to yourself, well, you know what? It is about helping people and putting those thoughts constantly in. So I've realized that, man, that since I started thinking that way and being able to provide a service, which is a blogging platform, along with an opportunity to make 100% commissions because you own the products. You understand? And the blogging, guys, the content is powerful. There's a formula, and the formula is it's oh my God, it's great content, great content. Oh, okay, here we go. Great content plus other people minus marketing messages, equals profits. So that'll be GC plus OP, minus MM equals P. Like, that formula right there, guys, and that is what I've been just really focusing on, is actually really wanting to learn and master to put great content out there, plus other people, because other people is your nuclear fuel. It's what gets your rocket going. You know what I'm saying? So think of your business as your rocket ship, and then you got all the space out there. And I was talking about this the other day in a video, and you have all the space out there. You know what I'm saying? Space is just out there. That's just massive. That is your audience. That's your target. It's your audience. But the only difference is that we gotta focus on a trajectory. Like, okay, who am I targeting? Who am I looking for? Who are the type of people or niches that are in the industry that I want to be able to share and show them the service that I have for them, and so forth. So you look at all of that space, and then you focus on a trajectory where you have like buoys. You see like the buoys in the water, in the ocean, right? So you have those right out there in space, and you have buoys, and those are your goals. All right? You look at those as your goals. And guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. I started I started implementing this thing for the past 8 days, and the leads have not come in the way I want them to come in, but the more people that are seeing my content, I know that I'm putting great content out there now because people are seeing it. You know, I know when people are actually seeing it because they're becoming a lead, and you can see on your um, on your website checker or whatever, I forgot what they call it, your analytics, you can see how many clicks and so forth. And guys, that's important. You want to look at that too. So, you know, the main focus really is helping each other, you know, and realizing that with an opportunity where you're sharing with people how to blog, right? I mean, look at HubSpot. HubSpot was a company that started back in 2006. 2006, it's a blogging platform. Except it put out news. It put out it knew what people was going to read. You know what I'm saying? And it went from 2006 from $0 to like $60 billion. The lady sold it. You know what I'm saying? It's a it's a blog. That's what it is. It went out. It reached expert writers or people that write great content, right? That brought in the audience. Like even so, like you know, you can have your Empower Network blog, and you can find people within Empower Network who are leaders and gurus, and ask them, hey, you know what? Can I interview you in a video, and so forth? And because they're the expert, you know what I'm saying, guys? And that's the fuel. That's gonna bring people to your to your email. You know, they're gonna become your list. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when they would tell you, yeah, you know, bring them to your sponsor, bring them to your sponsor, but you just don't want to take them to your sponsor. I mean, this is not a business where we have sponsors. You know, I tell people I didn't go in here having a sponsor. No one was holding my hand. It might take longer for some people. It might be quick, fast for others. It might be just right at the right moment, right time for some. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need the sponsor. You don't need to be, you know, calling your sponsor, expecting him to tell you, hey, did you do your homework today? Did that training that I told you to do yesterday? And so, you know, the sponsors are just there to guide you. The people that you're signing up with are just there to guide you and tell you exactly, hey, this is the event that's going on. Any little help you do need, hey, you can holler at me, but you need to really take the action and take the steps, because we all learn from our mistakes, you know. So, you know, with that, I mean, Empower Network gives all of us, right, an opportunity, right, to become better writers. Because honestly, I never blogged, guys. I'm a belly to belly type of person. I still am, you know. I mean, I still talk to people about Empower Network belly to belly, you know. But before, it was my business was straight belly to belly, out the trunk, selling juice. You know what I'm saying? Giving out baggies right here in New York City, talking to people, giving out business cards, and God, the phone is ringing, but I ignore it. And you know, giving out business cards and so forth. But and I've gotten great leads with that. I've gotten a great team with that, and especially overseas in India, in the UK, it was great. But again, when you're getting, you know, doing it that way, it's just gonna take. I figured it. I was like, it's just gonna take so much longer. When I got it in Empower Network and saw how many people were just looking at your blog, looking at your video, looking at um, listening to your audio. You know, the great thing about this blogging platform is you can have your own audio. You could have, you know, put up your own video. It's your actual news feed. You know, it's your activity feed, just like Facebook, guys. You know, except that this one is paying you 100%. And all you need to do is go out there, share it with friends, families, let everybody know that, hey, you know what? I got some powerful content that I want to share with you. You know, so you share with them the content. You know, write about whatever you feel that's in your heart. Like, if you're not in Empower Network right now and you haven't hit the button below, join now and simply write about why you joined Empower Network, what made you join, what are the reasons and my decisions in joining. That would be your first blog, you know. So, and when I joined, that's what I put up why I left my previous company to join an affiliates marketing program, something I've never done before. I was challenged. I'm still a little challenged by this too, but you know, I still don't have all the computer skills all down pat, but for me, honestly, it's like I said, great content. As long as I write great content, like Lawrence Tam says, you know, you got to attract the people. The people want recognition, you know what I'm saying? So you got to give them something to read about, you know? And they want to see that, okay, wow, this guy got my attention right now. Okay, who is this guy? All right, cool. And then they see some, you know, little offer there that you have on the side on your blog, and you know, it can go real far from there, guys, you know? And think about it. I mean, you know, like I said, you're that rocket ship, and you need fuel. And the fuel is the people. Whether it's nuclear fuel, which is the top, you know, which is the one that'll get you out to space real fast. You know, it'll get you out there like 1, 2, 3, and then you got the partial fuel. You know, that's like, you know, it'll get you out there, but not as fast as the nuclear fuel. You know what I'm saying? But those are your people. Those are your people. Those are the people that you want to reach out to when you're writing a blog. A lot of people don't even understand that. Oh no, I don't want to write a blog. That's some wussy stuff. What am I going to write about? What am I going to talk about? Dude, you guys don't even understand that. As much as you come talking out of your mouth, you're actually blogging, because most people, what are they talking about? What's on TV? Who won the NBA playoff game? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Who won the baseball game? Who won the soccer game? You know, so forth. It can go on. I mean, I ride the subway every day. I hear it every day. People reading the newspapers, and the ones who are chit-chatting either about sports, chit-chatting about some type of relationships or whatever. All of that, guys, you can write that out. Put it in your content. Tweak it a bit. Tweak it so where the audience can read it. That's not even hard to do. Believe me, I thought blogging was going to be hard when I got involved in this thing. And guys, I must have over, I can't even remember how many blogs I got out there now. But the best part is that it's out there too. You know, my blogs is out there. You can Google me and you'll find me. You know what I'm saying? So I highly recommend that you guys, if you're not in this now, like Ness was saying, 10% is low. You know, most of the work is going to be done by us and the system itself. All you need to do is get the people, get that fuel. Just go out there and get that fuel. You go out there and get that fuel, so this way we'll be able to go in and pump that rocket ship. And then, you know, you see how the rockets start, right? They don't just take off. Then that thrust gets, you know, bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? And that's like you generating your peoples, your list, and so forth. That's exactly how you got to think when you get into this business. I wasn't thinking that way when I first got in. Guys, I got over a year in this, and believe me, a lot of thoughts and a lot of decision making go through your mind, especially when things don't go the way you expected them to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and you deal with people's BS too, because some people say, yeah, they're gonna go gun ho. Then they say, hey, I can't blog. I don't know what to blog about, with tears in their eyes. And dude, nah, man, you know what? Then go back to what you was normally doing. You know, I love you to death. You know, you got your family and all that, but I guess your family's not really worth it. I guess, you know, you just like being comfortable. You like sitting, going home and watching the game, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's important, dudes. I'm telling you, it's important. And even an influence, and being an influence, you know, like I mean, it's not easy to lead by example, especially if you don't know how to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? But we can learn to be leaders. You know, we just got to make a few changes within ourselves, within our development. And you know what? You act as if, just like Jordan Belfort said. You know, why would you be walking the street as you're not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. We're all born in God's divine nature. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I think that I'm already rich? Why wouldn't I think that I'm already got that energy to get there? Why wouldn't I think that I can do it? You know? Anyway, any of us can do it, guys. Any of us can do this. It's that simple, and Power Network made it that simple. Where even if you don't even have nothing to blog about, we'll show you how to copy and paste. You copy and paste. And you do a little tweak here, tweak there. You know, but I wouldn't recommend it. But hey, you know what? People started that way. People started that way. Even the best of the best, they copy from the leaders. You know what I'm saying? They copy and they paste it on their wall. You know, they paste it on their whiteboard, or they paste it on in their video. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. It's not hard, guys. I want you guys to really think about it and think about, like I said, the rocket ship. You know, look how when that space shuttle goes out there. The space shuttle, when it goes out there, it can't go out there by itself. It needs those 2 big containers of nuclear fuel, you know what I'm saying, of fuel just to take off, to help it take off, and to get it out there. And then you see that it splits off, right? And then the space shuttle would be able already to, you know, go on its own at a certain, you know, height, so altitude. So that's exactly how this business is, and that's exactly how you got to go in this business. You just gotta go hard. You just gotta not get discouraged. You just go, push and push and push. Guys, I did not know nothing to blog about. Trust me. Now you go in my blog. I blog about. I've been doing a few more videos, but when I write my content, I'm either writing about, you know, steps that'll help you in marketing, steps in influencing, you know. I mean, and these are things that I have learned from the top dogs. So you read, and you know, you implement the action, and guess what? And when you implement the action, you're gonna start putting it down on paper, or you're gonna do a video on it. And you share it with your team, you share it with your people, you share it with the new sign up. Hey, I'm going to share with you something that I learned today that I already started using, you know, and so forth. And like I said, you use that, you apply it. So that way you show them the results and they can see exactly that, okay, I can see that this is the way to think, this is the way I have to do business, this is the way I have to think about doing my business, and so forth. You know, a lot of us, man, we get into business all excited, and like I said, that excitement has steered me to detoured me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I just let my excitement control me, you know. And I really wasn't doing the business right. And this was in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And I had to get it together. The trajectory had to get, okay, I got to set up some new buoys, man. You know, sometimes you got to set some new goals, you know, and because you're not going to hit every goal. Remember, when you hit a goal, you hit that goal, you got to be already prepared for what you're going to do to elevate yourself to the next one. You know, there's principles in this thing, man. There's principalities behind this, you know what I mean? And so, and it's not easy, but when you hit it, you know you're not going to stop there and sit down, and you know, you're going to find other ways to, okay, I hit this mark. Let me add up. If I can hit that mark, man, I could definitely hit that other 10. I can make another 10 this month. What I got to do to do that? What thrust do I got to add to make that happen? When you start asking yourself these questions, man, you're gonna apply it. Guys, I wasn't thinking like this before. You know, like I said, I got a whole year in this game. I mean, some people, they come in already with experience. They get gun-ho. They got it going. You got people who come in like me, who never blog, who's never done videos. like if I did a video, I would do a video. You know, I remember doing a video walking when I was in Anaheim at the convention at the last multi-level marketing company. You know, and we was at Anaheim, and you know, we went to go see John Maxwell. Awesome guy, man. That dude was awesome. He dropped it too. John Maxwell, get his book, Five Ways to Leadership. I got it somewhere here, guys. That dude is Maxwell, Maximum, for real. So, but yeah, we went to go see him, and you know, that was like the last time I did a video. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't shooting videos. I was always talking to people belly to belly, and again, like I said, when you implement these actions and people see that you actually coming straight from the heart in what you're saying, dudes, man, I tell you, when you just start helping people with what you have to say, with what offer you're going to share with them, forget about the offer, because that you're going to direct them to that later. But you show them something of value that's going to have them thinking that, hey, you know what? I really might need to take this course. I really might need to talk to this Terrence Freeman or Nesta. I really might need to talk to somebody. You know what? Let me give them a hit up. Be accessible to people. Give them your number. Just help out the people, even when you write out your content. Let them know that you're there for them, guys. But go ahead, Nesta, if you want, man. Take over, buddy.
Awesome, awesome. Can you hear me right there, Terrence? Perfect. Okay, cool. Thank you. Like I said, right, Terrence is an inspirational kind of guy, man. He tells it how it is. I love it because he talks from the heart and he talks from experience. I mean, he's not BSing you. He's not doing anything like that. That's exactly how it is. And the great thing about this is that if you are just starting out or you're coming from another company like Terrence was talking about and you really don't know anything, that's the great about plugging in with a team, because you are able to plug in into their experience. Okay, so you're able to talk to Terrence and say, you know, what can I do? You know, what can I do so that I don't have to pass through those struggles that you did, right? Like, you know, the struggles that I did at the same time. I'm gonna teach you those things. But stay a little bit to the end. We're almost done right here. I'm gonna give you some bonuses right now. But what I want to know and understand is that this is a simple business to do. I mean, it's not difficult. And my daughter, like always, every week she joins us. But like always, it's simple, but you do have to put a lot of action into it. Okay, you do have to put, you know, the time into it in order for you to do it. And like Terrence says, depending on the level of experience, it might just like this take off, or it might take you a little bit of more time. But that's the great thing, and that's what these bonuses are about at the end of this webinar right now that I'm about to say. It's because a lot of people don't really have the time, right? They don't really have all the time to be able to go through this 1 year learning curve or 2 year learning curve that like Terrence and I have gone through, right? Because you might not have that enough time. But what you want to do is be able to just, you know, plug in to something that is simple. And the great thing about this system, the $1,000 formula, again, is that this system is going to teach you how to do that. And it's simple because all you need is 12 people. And if you have been in the industry, if you have been in the multi-level business industry or any kind of business like that, you know that in order for you to make $1,000 a month residually, you need more than 12 people in your team. Definitely you need. I don't really know a lot of companies out there that can do this, but I know this, that Empower Network can. Okay, this is not hype. This is not me trying to, you know, blow it up. You only need 12 people in order for you to start making $1,000 a month. Of course, following the system that we have in here. Okay, and if you go into the Learn More tab, it'll explain to you exactly what I mean and why you only need 12 people. All right, if it'll you know, go and watch that compensation plan for the simple $1,000 formula, and it's gonna tell you exactly why and how those 12 people equate to $1,000 a month. Okay, so right now we have 5 minutes left. I'm gonna talk to you about the bonuses that we have if you join, because like Terrence was talking about, you know, a lot of people are afraid of blogging, right? They don't know about what to blog about. Okay, a lot of people don't know about traffic. You know, a lot of people don't have money. Okay, we got bonuses right now for the people who join, because one of our partners in this, not in the simple $1,000 formula system, but we are plugged into what our team is called, in the broader sense, the prosperity team, where we provide daily webinars taught by a six-figure earner. Okay, this is a six-figure earner. This is somebody who knows what they're talking about. Several six-figure earners actually are teaching on a daily basis, and they're gonna teach you what to blog about. They're gonna teach you how to do marketing. Okay, and these things are gonna be fast. So if you're a fast learner, you're gonna take off. But if you don't know what to blog about, we also provide done for you content, kind of like what Darren was talking about, right? Copy and paste. Right? You're just basically copying and pasting it, putting it. You tweak a little bit of a couple of things that you have in there. Tweak a couple of things, make it your own. It's simple to do, and all of a sudden you have a blog. And the reason you want a blog is because over time, Google in the search engines starts to recognize your website. Okay, so whenever somebody's searching for something like, let's say, make money from home or something, your name will pop out, your blog will pop out, as long as you have enough content in there that you're kind of basically saying, well, hey, I'm here, right? And that's why you want to blog on a daily basis, because search engines love things that are kept new, right? They don't really like stagnant websites anymore, all right? Because stagnant websites, things don't really change, and they don't know how old that content's been there. So they like things to be on, all right? So we have that bonus for you if you're joining today, where you're going to be able to attend these daily webinars. Also, they're recorded, so you can go back to several months and check them out, or you can just attend them live. Another bonus that we're going to have is actually, and this is at the smallest level, actually, at the $25 level. So even if right now you can't afford it or something, and if you really can't afford it, this is what I will tell you. If you can't afford it, I wouldn't even join, because you're just gonna struggle. Okay, this is a business that you really have to realize you have to take serious, and if you can't afford it, it's kind of like saying, kind of basically, I want to buy a sandwich shop, right? A franchise, and and I have the money to buy the franchise, but that's the only money I have. I don't have the money to advertise. I don't have the money, to buy, extra inventory. So I have to rely on the sales that are coming in. What's going to happen is that very dangerous. You might quit. You might have to close your doors. And the problem is that if that happens, right? See, in this industry, people are like, oh, that's a scam. That company was a scam. But you wouldn't say that about like a sandwich shop, right? Because it was your fault that you didn't have enough money to be able to continue on, right? So like I said, if you are struggling a lot, I would suggest first kind of stabling off where you can have enough money, right? Of course, let's say you still want to go ahead and do it because you're determined, and you have a lot of time. Let's say you don't have a job or something, then you can do free stuff. I'm about to tell you. The bonus number 2 basically is we have another leader on our team that has generated thousands of leads using Facebook. It is a free and he goes step by step. It's like a 4-video module that we're going to provide for you for free, and he teaches you exactly what to do, how to basically become viral on Facebook. It's Facebook viral. It's a Facebook viral formula that's gonna get you viral, because what it is that, let's say you put a video. Have you seen those videos, right? Where all of a sudden they go viral and there's like thousands and thousands of views, right? Well, now imagine if you have that video and you put your little link, inviting them to here or to whatever website you want to invite them to. All of a sudden, there's thousands of people watching that thing. There's gonna be several of them who are gonna push that link, right? So that is provided for you. Okay. The other one is a paid way to do it, and that's my training that I'm going to give to you, and that's the training that I provide, which is how to do Facebook PPC. If you do have a little bit of money, you can do this, and it's not going to cost a lot of money, but yeah, because the way that I'm teaching it is how to get as low as you can. I've gotten as low as 3 cents per click in my ads. Okay, so now imagine if you put $5, $10 into an ad, divide that by 3 cents. I mean, that's a lot of clicks, and depending on your conversion rate, and most of these websites convert at, at 30% to 40%. So now you gotta do the math in that, and that's how many leads you're gonna be getting on a daily basis if you're applying that formula. So that's the formula, that's the bonus I want to give to you if you join today. Most likely, I don't know how long these bonuses are gonna be up there for grab. So you want to make sure you act quickly in order for you to be able to get those bonuses. And it doesn't matter if you join on Terrence's team. It doesn't matter if you join under. You will get these bonuses for free as long as you join. Okay.
Hey,
but
guys,
I just want to give Terrence a little bit of. Go ahead, Terrence.
No, I just, guys, it's crazy because that bonus number, the second bonus, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys something. That one right there. I mean, seriously. I mean, people want valuable insight. That's what they want. They want valuable insight and access to great people, right? And of course recognition, right? Now, before they want products and services, they want exactly that. Now, guys, that bonus right there is exactly that right there. Giving people valuable insight. And guys, when you learn that bonus, when you sign up and hit that join button and you get these bonuses, guys, you're not going to be disappointed because the PPC alone with 3 cents, that is massive right there. I'm telling you guys, and when you learn that, you will make money when you use the Facebook PPC. And like I said, bonus number 2, that bonus right there, I know this guy, and he is massive, and what he's done with that is incredible. Guys, it is incredible. And a lot of people on Facebook and don't even realize how powerful that alone, that tool alone itself. Guys, when you see this bonus, it's going to blow your mind. You're going to love it. And that first bonus, I already know who it is. 6-figure earner. This guy is massive. There's nothing more I can say. All I can tell you is to get in and hit that joint. Guys, you're gonna get the bonuses. This is something that, like what was said. People want insight. People want to learn more. People want things. Here it is, guys. They're giving it to you right here. And this is exactly what you're gonna get. 3 bonuses for watching tonight's webinar and then just hitting the joint. That's all you need to do. $25. I know you got it in your pocket right now. Put it out that credit card. Look at it. Punch in the numbers. Just do it right now. So this way we can get you guys started and start helping you guys, and start having you guys watch these bonuses, because these modules are powerful, guys. So I'll leave it at that. And hey, guys, many blessings.
That's right, guys. Join. Just hit that link to join now. I don't know why, but if you would have to have more questions, just click on the learn more. That's okay. You can always get together with either me or Ted or anybody else in the leaders here with a simple $1,000 formula to have any more questions answered. But if you are ready to do it, if you are ready to lock arms, go ahead and just not even think about it. Just click on that link because we will get you set up. All right. So if you've been having problems, if you've been having any, just want to start really getting some results, these bonuses are the ones that are going to start giving these results. Like I said, it's 10%. All you got to do is pick whichever you want to do, learn it, and then start implementing it. All right? Use one of these bonuses. If you don't have money, do the Facebook buy roll. If you have money, do the APC, join the webinars. But do it. It's going to be simple. With that, my friend, my name is Nestor Idome, the Make Money from Home Dad. And that was Terrence right there, my man Terrence from New York. And with that, my friend, we'll see you next week with another great hangout. All right, my friend, thank you so much.
Next week. Many blessings.
Many blessings, guys. Bye-bye.